Hi, welcome to this session. So we have covered almost all scenario-based config. You're running your first document, setup and installation, configuration guide. A part of that, we have covered almost all, but a part of that, there are some configuration settings which is used to control the application or defining, cleaning data and all. So those settings are defined in the section called DFA configuration and meanings. So we have defined each and every setting. Whatever is covered, also whatever not covered, we have given the meaning for each and every setting. So there are a lot of settings. uh, we have covered all for the scenarios, but there are a few which is used based on the requirement, and which is mandatory also. So for each and every setting we have defined the use case which you can follow. It will help for the better understanding. So as the name explains, I have given example how what value to be passed and what it means. And example, self-cleaning ChatGPT ask on stage 2. So what it means, so suppose you have done a ChatGPT processing, but you find some results issue, and you fine tune the prompt, but you want to run again. So you change the stage 2 in tracker, but when you change the stage 2, by default it will reuse the previous result of ChatGPT instead of querying it to save your quota. But when you enable this setting, it will delete the previous response automatically internally. You don't have to delete the file or move the file to somewhere else or clean this results. It will automatically take care of it. That is what it means. For Google OCR, there is no need. It always accurate. And yeah, and operation timeout in setting seconds. So we call some third-party API, or we use some command line operations. So sometimes system performance cause delays or stuck in problems, or API is taking too much time, or network issues. So we can configure a timeout for that time frame. It will work out. If that exceed, it will terminate. So it will keep your document running for whichever is processed, or whichever is not processed, you can check it later. And PDF management settings. So we are using uh, multiple library to split the PDF into images. So you can use one of them. We have defined here in our config.json file, this section where we have using popular. You can set allow as true, and you can use autonomous mode also. So but you can define one of them. So if you want to use popular, then you can set it true, and other you can set it false. This is how at the one time we will use one. So this is the main logic. So you can use any of the two library for splitting images. So each of the library doing the same task, but sometimes the document PDF document are sometimes very, it's a proprietary format, sometimes it is complex. So some like popular sometimes give problem maybe, so that we can switch to another application, but this is very rare case. And this autonomous mode mean if it is true, we don't have to worry about enabling them, right? So you can enable all of them, maybe, yeah, you can enable all of them, and if one fails, it will try another. This is what autonomous mode. And this is image in image mode. So example, you have a PDF file and you have multiple pages in the PDF, and you want to combine those. If you okay, so example, for a scenario, we have this image, which is this one. So example, this was the PDF file, but your PDF is continuous to second page. So you want both pages. So, and this is, for example, you have 100 pages of PDF. So that will, here we have 50 invoices, each invoices of 2 pages. So that way we cannot do multiple query to ChatGPT because it is difficult to relate the rows. So that is why we are combining into the one image, and then we are doing a query. It will give joint results. So this is for what we have image in image setting. So portrait mean it will have a portrait, means in the vertical. If it is landscape, it is in a horizontal. And make batch of image size 2. So it is 2 for 2 images per invoice. So 2 pages is equal to 1 invoice. So if you give it 3 or 1, so 1 mean 1. So that is clear. So what 2 is for joining them together. And yeah, so that covers all for the images to PDF handling. The other we have is handle PDF by converting to HTML. So sometime uh, uh, we have a searchable PDF. We don't need to scan it, so we can directly get a text from it. But sometime you want sometimes the text extraction from the searchable PDF is not in the same format, or you can, so in that case you can convert into the HTML. We can convert the PDF to HTML, and it is easy to find the core. So suppose if the PDF has already a tables in it, but you want it into Excel. So you can convert into the HTML. That way you can you can use your custom logic to find those deep classes and all to get the proper information instead of like writing a custom logic very complex. So so one is for HTML PDF to HTML conversion, and other is we are using popular to PDF searchable PDF to text file conversion, but you can use Plumber also. That is by default false. So that way, there are multiple settings. You can fine tune them based on your need. Example, deleting the HOCR and PDF caching. So once document is processed, you can delete those folders like HOCR and PDF, searchable PDF if it is not required to save your space. That's it. Because once we have Excel file, we don't need them. So, and stop generating CSV and JSON. So our Excel is final result, but sometimes we don't need a CSV and JSON. You can set it as true. It will stop creating it. So that way, there are multiple settings. I hope that will help you fine tune the application. Thank you. Thank you for watching.